And welcome back to Crypto Hulk Show. Oh yeah. We're going over today. I was thinking about this. The DTCC Congressional Sworn Statement that was given to Congress. That I was reading through that today earlier. I'm like, you know what? This is so massive right here. This is like what I've been waiting for. Why is this taking so long? Why are we not rich yet? What's going to happen? How's all this going to happen? I don't have all the answers, but this sworn statement from the DTCC to Congress is how all of this gets put together. This is all the money. So I started thinking, you know what? I'm going to spend the show. I got one article besides this. I think, one article besides this. Because this is massive right here. This is like what everybody's asking me all the time. When are we going to be rich? How long is this going to take? Why is the price only 52 cents? I get the same fucking questions all the time. So I'm going to do a show on this. And guess what? Someone's going to ask me the same fucking question. Why is it 52 cents? So I already know. Because people don't watch my show. We got a bunch of airheads running around making YouTube videos, selling all kinds of dumb shit, but not giving people the answers that they want. We're going to go over it. We're going to go over what the fuck has been going on since 2016. They have been tokenizing for all this time, everybody. What, 7 years? 8 years? I'm going to get into the DTCC and show you for the past 8 years, they have had tokenization capabilities. This thing is, now I don't know why everybody's dragging on and on, but I'm going to show you, though they're on it. They're on it. They just talked to Congress a few months ago. There's 3 cryptos mentioned in there. 3 cryptos are mentioned, and we're going to discuss which ones they are. Actually, 2 cryptos and a platform, so not quite 3. We're going to get into what the hell is going on. Why is it taking so long? How much you think the price will be? Why is the price only this? Okay, look, how it works is it all goes at once. Like they said, flip the switch, it all goes at once. It's not going to be like, we're 5% tokenized, 10%. I'm really guessing $30,000 XRP when it first takes off. And we'll discuss why. Maybe 60,000. I don't know. But we're going to go over some really, really huge numbers here. We're going to look at the actual congressional record. We went over the other day, that lady, Chaka Zulu, or whatever her name was. We're going to go over what she said. That whole 6-page thing was a sworn statement by her to Congress in what's going on around the whole entire world with crypto. These people control about $3 quadrillion a year in processing derivatives. This is like almost all the money in the world. There's about $5 quadrillion of value of everything. I'll tell you what, she is in charge of moving $3.5 quadrillion a year. God knows, I don't know how much more we have to tokenize in this world. From the way this lady had a sworn statement, it sounded like they've been doing this shit since 2016. We might be halfway done, 3/4 done. I don't know. When XRP goes, I used to think, it might be 500 to 1,000. Now, XDC, Stellar, I have no idea what these things are going to go at. I have no idea. They might be a deal where XRP starts off at $30,000. I don't know. Maybe it's only 10,000 per XRP. I don't know. We're gonna run some numbers. We're going to read through the sworn statement in Congress. We're going to identify 2 cryptos and a platform. And we're going to go over some very large numbers on what these cryptos could actually be at. So, to answer all your questions, I mean, we're going to go over this. I don't know, but it's very interesting. Kitch J, thank you very much for the tax-free donation to the channel. Hulk killing the competition. What competition? Well, everybody wants to know the same fucking questions, so let's go over it today and get it over with, right? Myrtle XRP. It's going to be massive. Maybe have to get a bigger jet. I'm telling you, when you see what we got here, here we go. Holy bashiznit, okay? Let me try something her. Give me a second. I got to do something. What I did, select up to 5. Let me do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next. I made a video of all my notes. You have to go to my community page to look at it. And I'm trying to send the page by page, but it doesn't quite look like it's working right now. And I wonder if I do this. I'm going to try it. Oh, there we go. So I sent the first 5 pages, but it's not quite. I sent 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 3, 4, 5. So I just sent you pages like 1, 2, and maybe 2.5-ish or something like that. Now, what I've got pages 2 to maybe page 4 right here. Maybe I got maybe page 2.5 to 5. Just kind of look at the pages. You'll see I'm sending it right now. Right now. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you'll have to go to my community page, right meow, and there. Now let me go to my community page and take a look. I gave you a choice. You can look at the photographs of each of my pages. Let me look at my channel. Community page. Okay. that the video? Pages 1 and 2. 1 through 4, last two. So if you look on my community channel, you'll see I said something 2 minutes ago. It says pages 1 and 2. So when I click on it, there's the first page, and like that didn't really come out as good. Well, you can actually read the highlighted areas. I don't know. You figure that shit out. I'm not good at doing that. I'm gonna look on my actual page right now for the video. You can follow along on the photos. It's a little trickier because I didn't show page numbers on all of them. Let me just look on my channel. I'm gonna go to videos. And I don't see it. I don't understand. Is it under home? That's very weird. Did I not send it? Well, fucking fucker. I don't even know if I sent it. But I'm gonna do it right now. Right now. I could have sworn I already did this. Oh, I know what I did. I gave it a name. I changed the screen. Okay, I found the video. It's 5 hours. It shows Crypto Hulk as red. It's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 video. Go to the 6th video. It says Crypto Hulk. When do we get rich? Crypto Hulk. Why is this taking so long? And it shows Crypto Hulk red. There we go. Now let me see if you guys found that one. So if you want to, I'll do this one last time and then I'm going to start. So if you want to follow along, you could look at the photos or the video that I made. I'm going to discuss the photo. I'm sorry. I'm going to go look at the video that I made. So the video that I made shows the very beginning, and I scroll down, and then where it says 3 quadrillion. Yeah, just follow the video. Hopefully you're on a home computer and not your phone. You might be able to read it. If you're on a home computer, you can easily see all this stuff. Maybe you want to switch over to just looking at the video and then listen to me on speakerphone. I don't know, however you want to do it. The video is pretty good. I've got it on my screen and I can see it's like this big, so it's easy to see. I'm going to go ahead and start with the video. I'll narrate to you and let you know where I'm at. YouTube blocked links. So again, you go to my page, go to the video section. I'm gonna do it right now. Go to my page, go to videos, go to the 6th one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It shows a picture of red Crypto Hulk. It says Crypto Hulk, when do we get rich? Crypto Hulk, why is this taking so long? It's 1 minute, 52-second video. That's how you find it. Okay, that was easy. Now, we're going over this. This is massive right here. The reason I'm going to spend a lot of time on this, I got one other article. After that, the show's over. So it might be a short program today. I don't know. It might end up being the same time. I don't know. Here's what we got. We got the DTCC, Global Head of Digital Assets. Global head of crypto. Are you hearing me? This is massive right here. They already have this done. I've only been telling you guys. I didn't know about the DTC, all this being done. I knew that Ripple had everything done like 12 years ago or something. Okay, when Codius came out, like 10 years ago or something. I showed you Ripple Singapore. They had commodities, and they had it all done. Okay. This is written testimony of Nadine Chakar. Who's that? Managing Director at the DTCC. She is in charge of the global head of the DTCC digital assets. Stop right there. Her title's already a crypto title. She's in charge of all the DTCC. My next question would be, when the fuck did they start using crypto, right? Follow along. She gave a testimony, a sworn testimony before the United States House Committee on Financial Services. What was this? It's a subcommittee she was on. The subcommittee on digital assets, that's crypto, financial technology, and inclusion. The hearing was entitled Next Generation Infrastructure. Are you hearing me? They already have laid out what is going to happen. Crypto Hulk, when do we get rich? Crypto, all your fucking questions are probably going to be in this show right here, okay? Please don't talk about dumb shit and then later ask me dumb shit questions, okay? Focus on the information given so you learn some shit and save me some time from having to re-answer dumb shit questions. All right. It's titled Tokenization of Real-World Assets. Will facilitate efficient markets. They're telling you crypto will facilitate the markets, everybody. They've already discussed this in Congress, June 5, 2024. If we scroll down 1, 2, 3, 4 paragraphs, you'll see how much money are we talking about here, Crypto Hulk? $3 quadrillion. That's how much the DTCC moves each year, okay? We're still on page 1. Go to the last paragraph, and I'm reading. As a user-owned business, DTCC has been innovating and evolving. It has been evolving since its inception. When was the inception of the DTCC? 50 years ago. It was in the 1970s, okay? Here's the underlying portion. The firm, which is DTCC, has been developing crypto solutions since 2016. Oh, damn, Crypto Hulk, that's 8 years ago. I'm gonna read that again, but change the words. The DTCC that is in charge of $3 quadrillion a year has been developing crypto solutions since 2016. I'm personally shocked. Okay. It says recently the DTCC acquired the DDA, which is formerly Securrency. Oh God, that's huge. I read this off the other day. Securrency. This is where we get into R3 Corda platform and the crypto XDC. I'm starting to feel the heart flutter a little here. It says the DDA, which is Securrency, provides institutional grade infrastructure for cryptocurrency and products to facilitate end-to-end life cycle processing for what? Tokenized traditional financial assets. Everybody, for the past 8 years, the DTCC, they've been working on tokenizing real world assets. Now you're bitching and complaining. They've been working on this for 8 years. If you haven't even been in crypto for 8 years, shut the fuck up, okay? They've been working on this shit for 8 years. In the fullness of time, the DDA, which used to be called Securrency, aspires to provide for the financial industry, technology that could ultimately underpin the development of DTCC's enterprise crypto infrastructure, thus aligning the DTCC's existing technology with tokenization technology to realize the benefits of trading real-world assets on what? Digital ledger technology, DLT, digital ledger technology. Now, some people are like, oh, Crypto Hulk, you had it wrong. It's not called digital ledger. It's called distributed ledger technology. Well, I'm going with digital ledger technology. That's what they're going to be using, digital ledger technology. They're not talking about distributed ledger technology, okay? DDA's innovative digital solutions also seek to allow market participants to unlock the opportunities of tokenization. This is massive. Now we go to page 2. Let me check the comment. What I'll do is every page, I'll check the comments. Okay. Myrtle, XRP, 420, and Tokenize Fund. Okay. I'm going to go to the next portion here. Page 2, here we go. Top of the page 2, it says, in terms of scale, bringing the benefits of tokenization to mature markets such as the U.S. public equities markets and the U.S. Treasury markets, which collectively are over 75 trillion, is a tremendous opportunity. So what the DTCC is, it's involved with everything financial. Stocks, bonds, all these things. Go to the next highlighted area. It's in like the first paragraph. It says, the gold standard for tokenization should be a regulatory framework. So what are the two things I've always said we need to get rich? Global tokenization. Guess what this article is talking about? Global tokenization. Then I said, what we need is global regulations for crypto. What's this article talking about? Both of these two. This article is massively important if you're understanding it. Let me repeat it again. The gold standard for tokenization, that's the first thing we need to be rich, should be a regulatory framework. That's the second thing we need to be rich. The only thing I've been telling you for the past probably year and a half, we need these two things. I don't care if the XRP pumps to $1, $2, $5, it's a pump and it goes right back down, okay? Not a big fucking deal to me. Maybe it hits $10. Guess what? It's going back down, okay? That's a speculative pump. I don't give a shit about speculation. I know all you guys, not all you guys, the smart ones, like when XRP goes up, I don't fucking care. If I don't got tokenization, if I don't have regulation, I don't give a shit. It doesn't matter to me. But Crypto Hulk, it's at $15. So what? Watch it. A week from now, it'll be down at 50 cents again, okay? Like if we don't have these two things, tokenization, which I'm reading, and then in the same sentence, regulatory framework, I don't give a fuck. You could run around with a little stiffy, and then it's going to be gone and look like the next week. So, whatever. Only thing I give a fuck about is tokenization and regulatory framework. That's it, okay? When you got those two things, that largely aligns to and is derived from current financial regulation, following the same activity, same risk, same regulation approach. Okay, that comes straight out of Joe Biden's executive order with the same activity, same risk, same regulation kind of stuff, all right? The 14... That term, I remember that. That's straight out of Joe Biden's playbook. Same activity, same risk, same regulation. Next, it says the DTCC has been working to advance the tokenization of traditional financial assets for close to a decade. Listen, I'm going to repeat that again so you fucking get it, okay? For 10 years almost, they've been doing it. But Crypto Hulk, when are we going to be rich? Why is it 52 cents? Let me repeat so the slowpoke people can understand. DTCC has been working to advance the tokenization of traditional financial assets for close to 10 years. They have been tokenizing everybody for 10 years, all right? And has a firsthand perspective on the opportunities this innovation can present, as well as the hurdles that must be overcome to usher in this new era of financial markets. They've been working on crypto tokenization for 10 years, and they want to bring in a new system, but there's hurdles involved. That's what they're saying. Okay. Next here, the highlighted portion, we're still on page 2. When discussing digital assets, it is important to distinguish between crypto assets and tokenized traditional financial assets. So there's a difference, according to them. While there are similarities between crypto assets and tokenized traditional assets, both assets do depend on cryptography and digital ledger technology, DLT. It's not distributed ledger technology. They're calling it digital ledger technology or similar technology. There are key differences. The most significant difference is that tokenized traditional finance assets are the expression of an underlying traditional financial asset in the digital tokenized form, while the cryptos are not. Okay, you've got a tokenized asset that, and then you're going to call that asset a house. So you can take that house and put it into a digital tokenized asset. Okay, crypto is not that. That's what they're talking about here. Now, I'm going to skip down to page 3. It says interoperability. Currently, there are a multitude of tokenization approaches in the finance industry. But to realize the benefits of tokenization, there will need to be an interoperability. There will need to be an interoperability solution that can satisfy the security, compliance, and conflict issues. Well, we all know that Stellar has Allbridge, so that means that Stellar is interoperable. We know that the XRP ledger has Codius, that makes it interoperable, and XDC is interoperable as well with all three, all the other two I just mentioned. Bitcoin is not. Now, there's mention in this article here later about Ethereum blockchain. Ethereum would become more interoperable because you got Stellar Allbridge, okay? Now, remember, Stellar came from the XRP ledger. So Stellar is like the child, because that's where Vitalik Buterin got the idea and all the stuff to make Ethereum from the XRP ledger. So that's where Stellar came from, XRP, all right? We're on page 3. It says here, while distributed or digital ledger technology has captured the imagination of the industry, there are challenges that will need to be overcome. So they're talking about there's challenges. That's why we can't get this thing done tomorrow, because there's challenges. I don't know what those challenges are. They don't say. There are challenges that will need to be overcome. She's speaking to Congress a few months ago. It was like June of 2024. She's telling Congress there are challenges that will need to be overcome before it can be widely adopted and used, period, right there. They're telling us that's why. I don't know what the challenges are. Maybe you can go ask Miss Shaka Zulu and find out, like, what the fuck, right? Okay, here she says, for example, today, industry engagement. So getting industry, getting everybody to buy into all this crypto has been generally uncoordinated. Okay. Years of smaller scale deployments have, in part, resulted in subscale, isolated pools of instrument liquidity. Okay, so what we got is this little okay, you got Galaxy Digital has their platform. Wells Fargo's got theirs. JP Morgan's got Onyx, right? Sound familiar? Ethereum's got theirs. Ripple's got theirs. Starting to get the idea. Deutsche Bank has their little platform. JP Morgan, we said theirs. HSBC, they got their platform in crypto, right? Nobody wants to use anybody else's. Get it? That's the problem right there. That's what she's saying. With a small number of digital ledger technology protocols today handling consolidated trading volumes, it's fragmented. She's saying right now it's fragmented. We got to pull all this together with a unified ledger. That's kind of like what she's trying to say. And the immobility of tokenized value. There's cryptos, okay, there's tokenized assets that can't move because, remember, B of A's platform can't talk to Wells Fargo because they're not the same. Shit that's Bitcoin, you got to speak Bitcoin. Stuff that is Ethereum, you have to speak Ethereum. That's the problem. That's what she's saying right here. And there's barriers. She's talking about barriers. Leaving digital assets more costly to maintain and transfer than their traditional counterparts in the short, especially like gas fees, right? How expensive it costs to move a Bitcoin, how expensive it is to move an Ethereum and all the other Ethereum layer ones and shit. That's what she's saying. It says it's more costly to maintain and transfer than their traditional counterparts in the short term. We've all got to get on to, okay, I'll tell you what she wants to say. We all got to use XRP, XLM, or XDC. That's what she's trying to pretty much fucking say. That's my opinion, okay? To avoid all this, here's what she says. Individual and private explorations of digital ledger technology potential needs to be an industry-wide effort, meaning we need to explore XRP, XLM, and XDC to make sure everybody's on the same fucking page. That's pretty much, I'm going to give you the street version of what she's saying. And connect digital liquidity based on common standards and processes. We all have to have a common platform. We all have to use the same common monies. You can't have 500 different banks running all kinds of shit, right? That's what she's trying to say. All the Africans got to link up with America, has got to link up with China and Russia and all that. We got a clusterfuck is what she's saying, okay? Industry-wide cooperation, which may include regulatory and policymaker engagement. Okay, regulatory means laws and rules, right? How do you deal with crypto when you got Gary Gensler calling this a security, right? And another country is saying, well, XRP is not a security, it's a money. Oh, Gary Gensler, yes, it is. It's illegal. It's a security. See, Gary Gensler is the fucking problem, okay? He needs to be taken out of the mix. Next paragraph, we're on page 3. Over the past 2 years, DTCC, along with the financial industry, has, now listen to this one, it's very interesting, has prepared for the move from a T+2 to a T+1 settlement cycle. So what that means is, okay, which took place recently over Memorial Day weekend. They kind of shut down the trading stuff. And the last Memorial Day weekend, like 2 years ago, they shut it down. And they made the transition from T2 to T1. That means it took like 2 days from a like if you sold a stock, it went from 2 days to 1 day. Okay. Now here's what they say. Listen to this next part. It's very interesting. While the T+1, which means a 1 day transition, has been a Herculean engagement. It means it's done amazing things for the financial market. It would be relatively minor. This is so important right here. It would be relatively minor shift in comparison to fully transitioning final markets to a DLT financial system. So to approach this new reality, there will need to be coordination and rationalization of numerous efforts in participants. So what they're saying is it's going to take a lot of work to go to like a full out digital. Okay. They've tried, so they went from T+3, T+2, T+1. Now to get this all at T+0, meaning instant payments, everybody's got to get on board. That's what they're saying. Because you're going to go, look, all these banks having their own platforms. Like, imagine this. You got to get everybody in the world on the same page. You know how tough that is? Africa alone's got like, what, 60 different countries in a continent? Like, in the United States, you got Canada and Canada and the United States in the north. You got Mexico. So we got 3 countries right there. If you want to include the northern hemisphere or whatever. And then you got the southern hemisphere. You got a little more countries in there. You got like a bunch of little countries. But if you just look at Canada all the way down to Mexico, that's 3 countries. That's easy. Look at Africa. You got like 60 or I don't know, 50 countries on one continent. That's like 50. Trying to deal with 50 United States that's like a lot. Okay. That's what they're saying here. Even though it was a Herculean engagement for the financial markets, it would be relatively a minor shift in comparison to fully transitioning financial markets to crypto. They're saying it's a big fucking deal. Okay. We're still on page 3 at the very bottom. DTCC's role and responsibility continues to be support and coordinate the evolution. What's the DTCC's role in all of this? To support and coordinate the evolution and standardization of financial markets. That means everybody's on the same fucking page. Gary Gensler can't be suing Ripple when the rest of see, this is what they're talking about. Gary Gensler's the fucking problem, okay? And these other countries, it's not just Gary. I like to pick on Gary, but it's like every country wants to do their own thing. Guess what? You can't do that shit. That's the problem. Why is it taking so long, Crypto Hulk? Here's another answer to your question. Because you got all these countries in the world, and everybody wants to be a superstar. It's like when you play NBA basketball, you got to share the ball. Sometimes you got to block and help your teammate get a fucking basket. Maybe you've got to protect the pathway so your teammate can do a layup and slam dunk it and look all famous on TV and do a most muscular pose and shit or whatever, right? You can't have, everybody can't be the superstar. You got to help your teammate. That's what's going on. So they're talking about the evolution and standardization. Everybody's got to have the same standards. Gary can't be calling the sales of XRP as security. You can't do that, Gary. It's not going to work. That's the fucking problem. We're going to page 4. Let me check the comments, and then I'm going to page 4. Take a short little break. Gensler is waiting on Tim for a new batch of tampons. Are you guys learning anything today? I'm just kind of curious. And if you're not, too bad, because this is all we're going over. Backing up the truck for the lies, says Sick Soul. up. Manuel Villar. Thanks, Hulk, for your lies. We got Manuel Villar, thanks for the tax-free donation. Dom Kahlo, thanks for the tax-free donation. Hi, Hulk, Diamond Hands. The shit show is about to start. Let's get comfortable in our front row seats. God bless. Let's take a look here. Voting Trump. Okay, next section, page 4. Here we go, page 4. The first paragraph is highlighted. DTCC has long been at the forefront of innovation in the United States markets. So the DTCC is like always ahead of everybody else. That's what they're saying. Through exploration and development, DTCC has continued to evolve and transform to fit the needs of the markets it services since 2016, when the firm issued its first white paper regarding digital ledger technology in the U.S. financial. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Are you hearing what I'm saying, folks? They're talking about digital ledger technology. In 2016, there was a white paper. Next section is a bullet point. Compliance-aware token framework. This framework also automates multi-jurisdictional compliance and risk management functions. Okay, so the DTCC came out with something called Compliance-Aware Token Framework, and it allows different jurisdictions to interoperate together. Next, they talk about, here we go. They talk about tokenized funds. This is where Stellar and Ethereum are talked about. First, they talk about DDA, which used to be called Securrency. Tokenization infrastructure technology and the CATF have been implemented to support Wisdom Tree's tokenized funds. So if some of you are able to, now I don't know what Wisdom Tree is, but if you're able to find Wisdom Tree, I'd invest in that right now. Right now. So you can type in Wisdom Tree tokenized funds. I don't know if you have to be a cred investor and also if you do, whatever. They specifically talk about that here. That means this son of a bitch, Wisdom Tree tokenized funds, those are going to skyrocket, okay? I would invest in those, me personally. My name is Crypto Hawk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor at all. Right before the show, definitely snort 1 to 2 lines of cocaine, take a little puff off some tin foil with some angel dust and toot toot, okay, get super high. So right now I'm high giving you financial advice. Next, it says the primary record of share ownership for the fund of Wisdom Tree is held on traditional books and records, while a secondary record of shares is kept either on the Stellar or Ethereum blockchains. Now, let me tell you something. Everything always, well, a lot of this stuff usually always starts off on Ethereum, just like Russia. When they were developing a crypto, it started on Ethereum, but they got off of that and found a better one, Stellar. And why does it talk about it's on? So Wisdom Tree has these funds, and they keep the records on like regular books, and then also on a secondary record on Stellar blockchain and Ethereum blockchain. Why they talk about these two? Because Stellar has something called Allbridge, and Allbridge connects Ethereum, Polygon, Solana, CeLo, and something else. Ethereum doesn't connect them. Stellar does, okay? Next, it talks about Project Ion, okay? And we're going to get into Project Ion here in a minute. Talks about leverage, distributed ledger technology that went live in a parallel production environment. 100,000 bilateral equity transactions per day and almost 160,000 transactions on peak days. Now, if we look up Project Ion, I'm going to show you that right here. I'm going to do a copy paste. I want you to see what Project Ion is. Steve Liu, thank you very much for the tax-free donation. Appreciate that immensely. Let's look here at Project Ion. Look at the third line, or what? Not third line, but it says, like right up near the top, it says DTCC. That's who we're studying right now. Has selected R3's Corda as the underlying distributed ledger technology for Project Ion. And if we look at R3 Corda, hold on a minute. That's going to be the XDC cryptocurrency. And let me share that with you right here. If you're going to get any kind of a crypto, it better be at least XLM, XDC, and XRP. There's your proof right there. R3 Corda is going to run on the XDC digital currency. There's your proof. I just showed you the DTCC, which controls $3 quadrillion. Is using Stellar and or Ethereum to record transactions from Wisdom Tree. And then the DTCC is using R3 Corda as the underpinning technology. So they're using R3 as the underpinning technology, but Wisdom Tree is recording transactions on the Stellar and Ethereum blockchains. The way that's looking, it's like R3 is probably the more valuable one. I don't know. I don't want to say, but if you were asked my opinion, I'd get that XDC over Stellar. That's just my opinion, okay? There's the article right here. You can read that. Let me get back to the main paper. Now, next, okay, we're on page 4 still, and we're at Project Lithium. So I kind of messed up. I wrote C article. I meant to put that by Project Ion. So my notes are kind of messed up. If we look here, it says Project Lithium, a pilot that leverage digital ledger technology with the goal of demonstrating success in setting tokenized securities on the DTCC digital settlement network. So Project Lithium is where they got securities and put them on the XDC network. That's my understanding of this. They talked about against tokenized dollars on a simulated, listen to this. Whoa, wait a second now. We go from tokenized whatever to now we're talking about tokenized dollars. You think that might be the Ripple stablecoin? This is what I'm thinking, everybody. It's not in here, but it's very possible that tokenized dollars would be the RLUSD. That's just my opinion, but maybe not. But listen here, tokenized dollars on a simulated wholesale CBDC network. That's Ripple. They could be talking about the XRP right there, because maybe the XRP tokenization of American dollars. Or they could be talking about the stable coin, which is a wholesale CBDC. I don't know. This is getting a little technical now for good old Crypto Hulk. But so this is where I feel Ripple with the XDC, with the XRP or the Ripple Labs USD stablecoin comes in right here. The design included an architecture that connected two distinct asset networks. Oh, damn, Crypto Hulk. I'll tell you what, this is my opinion. I think right here, they're talking about the R3 Corda platform being connected on top of the XRP ledger. That's my opinion. They're talking about here two connected networks We know that XDC runs on top of the XRP ledger. It doesn't run on its own. It doesn't run on its own because the XRP ledger is the interoperable network of all networks. Everything goes on the XRP ledger. But that's just my opinion. That's not fact-based. That's my opinion. Number 4, it's starting to get pretty exciting. I think I'm not quite getting a stiffy right now. I'm trying to do a job here. I'm a true professional. As demonstrated by the above efforts, DTCC has an established and growing history of development of digital asset solutions. Let me explain this really quick. The DTCC has a history of cryptocurrency asset solutions. Makes sense now, huh? They have a history of it? I had no idea. This is very interesting reading this. So the DTCC has this history of digital asset solutions. Isn't that something? Oh, listen to this. Within their existing regulatory framework. You know what this means? And then they repeat it again in the same sentence. Within the existing regulatory framework. They say that twice in the same sentence, everybody. You know what that's telling us? They don't have to change a lot of stuff. We already have an existing regulatory. We do. Like Gary Gensler and all the rules and stuff we all got. Okay, we got that already. Remember, same product, same rules, same this. That's Joe Biden crypto. That's from Joe Biden's 12 section, the executive order, 14061 or 12061 or whatever the fuck it was. It's the same language. I'll tell you what, it says here, existing regulatory framework. They say that twice. Within the existing regulatory framework, they say it twice. That's telling me this crypto is already in the framework. So when they deliver crypto regs, I think we pretty much almost have them right now, okay? We're going to page 5. Let me check the comments, and we'll go to page 5. I was trying to get Mr. OG membered up. Feeling awesome. Of all the shows, where's the 1970 legend? This is the show. This is the show, faux show. I do not own any XDC. DJ Super Chancho says @CryptoHulk is the best channel. Well, I'll agree to that. Damn, 53 minutes? Holy shit. Sure didn't seem like it. Seems like 15. Okay, let's go to the last portion. We're pretty much almost done. Let's see how much we got. We're on page 5. Yeah, we don't have barely any. We have about 5 to 7 minutes left. Okay, page 5. It talks about, okay, so we're near the end. Here's the title of the end. Where we are headed. So where are we going? It talks about acceleration, improved speed to market for pilot development by leveraging a reusable infrastructure. With a reusable infrastructure. Are you hearing me? They're going to use the same infrastructure we're using now. They're going to do something to it, but listen to the word. Improve speed to market, meaning get this thing going. Bring it to market fast by how? Leveraging a reusable infrastructure with out-of-the-box tools to enable testing, iteration, and refinement. It sounds to me like they've already got all this figured out, everybody. Next section here says advance. So again, we're in the section of where are we going, how are we going to get there. advance the merging of tokenized security markets. They want to do this fast, and they want to merge the old system and the crypto. They want to use existing infrastructure. They're not changing all this shit and reinventing the wheel, everybody. I'm telling you what, I think we're close. I don't know how, I don't know what that means, all right? I'm just reading what I'm reading here. Did you see a date involved in here? No. So what do we got to do? We got to look around, watch Crypto Hulk, and I'll be going over shit that I see. Like, we're seeing that now. One bank's buying another bank. They're merging, right? We're seeing tokenization now happening over and over. This is what we're seeing happen. Next, legal certainty. Businesses need to know what's legal and what's not. Gary's got to tell everybody and quit playing grab ass, you know? Regulatory compliance. We need to have rules globally. Resilience and security. No more hacks. Safeguard customer assets. No more FTX exchange rug pulls. Connectivity and what? Interoperability. The shit can't be ran on Ethereum or Bitcoin. It's not interoperable, all right? Operational scalability. Ethereum can't reach everybody. That's where Stellar comes in to help Ethereum, to help Solana, to help Polygon and CeeLo do what they cannot fucking do, all right? Next, DTCC, we're still on page 5. DTCC has a long history of supporting and helping to shape a comprehensive, principles-based regulatory framework. What is this saying? The DTCC will help Congress shape and form crypto regulations. This is starting to get really, really good, everybody. Last on page 5, DTCC believes the existing, here we go, the existing financial regulatory structure that we have right now is largely sufficient. Stop and just listen to that. Let me read that again. The DTCC that controls everything in the world, it basically controls everything in the world. The DTCC believes the existing, now we're just talking U.S. financial regulation structure, laws, the U.S. laws is largely sufficient to support ongoing innovation in financial markets, where evolution or refinement in that framework is necessary. So where we have to fix stuff, the DTCC believes that such efforts should be carefully considered by regulators and tailored to ensure that the existing benefits of the current system are not lost. So basically this, they're going to take all this new crypto laws and rules, work it carefully into the existing system to not cause a problem. That's what they're saying. They're not going to change a whole bunch of shit or whatever. They're going to use the existing structure, the existing framework, and just fit and make the stuff work, okay? Now, this is the last thing. It says conclusion. So we're at the very end. Let me read the conclusion. The DTCC has supported the financial industry for decades, okay? Listen to this, often without much fanfare. So, like, first off, have you seen, like, what I'm reading right here, what I'm reading today, have you seen on any other channel? No, okay? Let me repeat, the DTCC has supported the financial industry for decades, but often without much fanfare. They don't, nobody talks about this much, okay? By virtually any measure, the United States, listen to this, has the most liquid, the United States has the most efficient, the United States has the most cost-effective financial markets in the world. The critical role that the DTCC plays in the United States securities markets may not be well known outside of the financial services industry. What they're saying is this: we are here, we've been here for 50 years. Since 2016, we've been tokenizing, we've been cryptonizing, and we keep things kind of quiet, okay? That's what they've been saying. They've been saying, we're ready. We've got to merge existing laws with crypto. We got to do this without a big problem, nice and smooth and clear. Get together, nice and just not causing a problem. In the United States, in my opinion, is well ahead. I have a feeling they're already maybe running parallel systems. Maybe we're all done tokenizing everything in the fucking country. Maybe we're done tokenizing a lot in the world. I don't know. I mean, we're going to be shocked. Like when we see, when they flip that switch, I don't know if it's this year, next year, 2 years from now, 2030. I don't know. Okay. I hope it's not 2030. But you know what? I'm just reading off to you news. I don't know. But if that price, I'll tell you what, we can guess. Now we're going to guess a little bit. If XRP, okay, we need two things. Global crypto regulations. I don't see that shit yet. Number two, global tokenization of everything in the world. They might have it on the private ledgers. I don't know. I mean, the DTCC, 2016. So how long is that? About 10 years. They said about 10 years they've been tokenizing, right? The DTCC isn't just the United States. It's a whole fucking world. $3 quadrillion of value. Now, the world has 5 quadrillion total. Not just 3, but 5 of everything. We're just talking about derivatives, stock, bonds, and shit. We're not even talking about property, money, gold, silver, fucking land, national parks, building. We're not talking about that. We're just talking about derivatives, stock, bond shit. That's all we're talking about now. 3 quadrillion. If Ripple's going to do that, now I'm going to speculate, but if you take the 50 bill, okay, 100 billion XRP, right? Let's say they burn half of that. Or let's say Ripple just keeps putting it back in. How much is the circulating supply? 50 billion. So now we're going to go on 50 billion. If you take 3 quadrillion, somebody do the math. If you take $3 quadrillion, we got a bunch of smart people on the show, right? Show me how smart you are. Get $3 fucking quadrillion divided by 50 billion. One of you geniuses tell me what's the price of that XRP? Do the math. Somebody do the fucking math right now. 3 quadrillion divided by 50 billion. That's your price of an XRP. If we were 60,000, oh shit. That number might be right. I'm almost positive that's a good number, 60 grand. But I want at least a couple other people to do the math. 60,000 says Myrtle. Okay. 60,000 says, I'm going with 60,000. I'm almost positive that's what it is. Let me fucking do the math. Son of a bitch. You want something done right? You gotta fucking do it yourself. Okay. 3,000 million, 3 billion, trillion, quadrillion divided by 50. There's 50 billion, $60,000. Okay, you're right, 60,000 bucks. That's what XRP would be. All right. XDC. Oh, there's not 50 billion XDCs. There's in the like 29 billion or something. XDC might end up being 120, 200,000 bucks a piece. Think about it. If you got 50 billion XRP, you don't got 50 billion XDC. And if XDC, which it is going to move $3 quadrillion, you're probably going to have $120,000 XDC. Just saying, right? Do the fucking math on that. Let's say you got 27,000. How many XDCs are there? 27 billion? Somebody tell me. You got all these fucking smart people, right? $29 billion. Okay. So you could have a $90 to $100,000 XDC, and XRP would be at 60. XDC would be at $100,000. This is all reasonable stuff. I'm not hyping the shit out of this. It's just we're running some numbers, okay? And I'm not trying to mislead nobody. Remember, I'm not a math major. I'm English, all right? And psychology. Jason Schatz. Jason, thank you very much for the tax-free donation. Appreciate that very much. I usually don't get a good crowd going on a deep dive day. A lot of people just don't want to learn. Myrtle XRP, thanks for that donation. Get him, Stu. Oi, oi, oi. USA and Aussie teammates. Tar Heels says Trump. Right on. Thanks for that. Oh, gosh. What we got here? Stu Lavelle, man. You know, I just don't understand. I'm grateful. I don't understand, but I do. Hulk, all your members appreciate your ability to research and break it down for us. Karma will treat you well, and you guys are here for a reason. You know, a deep dive is usually a show where nobody wants to watch, and I honestly, a lot of times, won't make any kind of money on a deep dive. Now, this is something very different. I almost didn't want to do it because I'm like, deep dive, no one's going to want to sit here for one fucking article. It's like, it's almost like a channel killer for that day because people are like, oh, fuck, deep dive, fuck that. But I felt I had to do this one because I want to show you, like, we need sometimes facts. We need facts to show us where this is going to go. And tonight's one of those nights. Crypto Hulk, why are we not rich? Crypto Hulk, what do you think the price of XRP will really be? Crypto Hulk, what do you think about XDC? Crypto Hulk, is Stellar involved in any of this? Yeah, Stellar's involved. The blockchain is. Ethereum blockchain they mentioned. We looked up Project Ion. That's the crypto XDC. That's our three-quarter platform. We ran the numbers. The available 50 billion XRP, that's, everybody knows that. It's not a fucking secret. You take 3 quadrillion divided by 50 billion. We all did the fucking math. And that comes out to like a $60,000 XRP. You know, Stellar burned up 50 billion lumens. The same guy that helped make XRP, the ledger, is the same one. That's Jed. He made Stellar as well. What if that 50 billion in escrow is just there just in case, and they burn it just like Stellar did? The same people made the same shit. It's not out of the cosmos to think that might happen, right? This is all reasonable shit that I'm discussing. None of this is speculative out in outer space. All this shit's real, fact-based. Jed helped make the XRP, then he made Stellar after that. It's the same fucking guy. And if he burned up the Stellar, who's the fuck to say that wasn't the original plan for the XRP as well, to just have 50? I think that's in the area of reasonable. So, we discussed how many XDCs there are. Now, some people said they could print more or whatever. I don't know. But let's just go with what we got now, 29 billion. Well, that would put it XDC at like $90,000 to $100,000 each. And you're buying it for a nickel. But Crypto Hulk, the prices are so low. You know why they're low, asshole? So dumb shits like you can afford it and quit being like a broke bitch one day, because when that shit's at 100,000, you're fucking ass out, dude. You're gonna be bitch. See, these motherfuckers are gonna bitch when the price is too low, and then guess what? When it's 100,000, oh, it's too expensive. I wish it was 5 cents again. No, because you were sucking dick when it was 5 cents. You weren't watching Crypto Hulk, okay? That's why I don't listen to a lot of these dumb shit people. You're going to bitch because the prices are too low, and then when it goes to the fucking moon, oh, it's too expensive. I missed out. You see what I'm talking about? Dumbass people, okay? Fucking retarded ass bitches sometimes get on this show and ask fucked up, stupid questions. I'm like, you know what? just keep watching these other channels, all right? Because when you come on this channel, you make yourself look like a fucking retard ass, okay? Then everybody knows, dumb shit. You know, his mom was probably doing drugs when she was fucking other guys and got pregnant with him. MAB 1914, thank you very much for the tax-free donation. Hulk, thanks for the deep dive. We were to be here. Probably we were meant to be here. Okay. I think that'll be it. I'm done. You're at an hour and 10 minutes. I thought that was only going to go 30 minutes at the most, maybe 40. But anyhow, we went over a lot of shit, a lot of people's answers. I don't have all the answers. I don't know when this shit's going to go. Look around. We got global regulation? No. Do we have global tokenization? I don't know. They've been working on it. They've been working on it for 10 years. That's what they say. Maybe it's all ready to go. I don't know. I have no idea. But that's the best I can do. I'm not the answer man. And if I was, you wouldn't be able to afford me. We wouldn't be having a $5 or $10 a month membership. If I knew shit like this, these membership fees would probably be $3 million a year or something, you know, for real. That's how much these rich motherfuckers will pay, like $1 million a year to know. Okay, 500,000 at the least. But I don't know all this stuff. I'm nobody. All I do is try to find facts. That's it. So that is it for your show today. I've got to go. I'll see y'all in my next broadcast.